What's going on, everybody? I'm back again with another second video. Actually, the video I just made, I was mad and upset, and that's how I really felt. And I'm gonna leave it at that. In this video, I want to talk about pretty boys, and we're gonna get straight right into it. And yes, I'm a heterosexual male. I love pussy. Um, Now pretty boys. Pretty boys, they all over the world. They all over the place too. Um, a lot of men, they look like women. It's crazy and scary at the same time. A lot of these pretty boys, they get, you know, you know, they get their dicks cut off. Um, they get their throat surgeries, to have a high pitched voice, and even a body change surgery. And that's really scary and crazy. Um, I'll never forget. I was going home one night, and I think this happened to me last year. I was going home one night, and the train was pretty packed. So the train stops at Fulton, and this Asian guy, pretty boy Asian guy. You know what I'm saying? No homo. Like he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a pretty ass looking Asian dude. So I'm chilling, I'm minding my business, and he just keep on staring at me, just keep looking at me. But if you look dead at him, just, that nigga look like he looks like a woman in the face. That's why I'm saying it. Like, it's scary and crazy at the same time. Um, yeah, everything on him was like tight. He had on tight clothes, and he just kept on staring at me and shit. I'm like, why is this nigga keep staring at me? You know what I'm saying? So he was just staring at me until he got off at his train stop. And no homo, like I said, he wasn't ugly. He wasn't an ugly Asian guy, But at the same time, I'm not on that type of timing. But I'm pretty sure in his mind, he probably thought I was cute and probably wanted to talk to me and shit. Cause anybody who looks at you that keeps staring at you, I mean, it's obvious they find you, attractive, physically attractive. You know, it's just crazy, the times we living in. Yeah, man, a lot of pretty boys look like women nowadays. They they uh they talk like women too with a high pitched voice. I seen this dude one time, and he was a pretty boy again. And when he opened his mouth, when he was talking to his friend that's a female, this nigga had a high pitch ass girly voice. I was like, wow, like whoa, you know what I'm saying? It just shocked me, but at the same time, you just never know because everybody has different voice tones, whatever you want to call it. No homo. A lot of these pretty boys, I've seen them. Like, yo, this video is kind of crazy, but I've seen pretty boys that's like real thick and they have fat asses. I'm like, yo, that is crazy, son. Like, you know what I mean? Pause, pause, pause. Again, pause. Like I said, I love women. I'm attracted to women. You know what I'm saying? But I've seen a lot of pretty boys. They, like I said, they was thick and they had fat asses like a woman. I'm like, what in the fuck is going on, man? And there's been times where I be minding my business, I'm chilling, and then a lot of, like I said, a lot of these men look like women, like the trainees and all that. And I'll look at I'll be thinking that's a woman, and and when they get closer to me, it's a man. I'm like, oh shit, that shit is crazy, and that should be fucking my head up. I'm like, yo. We just living in scary times, man. You know, a lot of these pretty boys, they be singing out loud and going to these, these gay parades each and every year with the LGBT. And, and it's not surprising to me, but it's just so unnatural, you know. Again, like I told you guys in my other video, a lot of these pretty boy men, they come up to me and try to ask for my number, and I be like, no. It was another time when I was like hanging out with my man's Jared. We was hanging out one night, just chilling, walking around 42nd Times Square and shit. And then we was going home. And as we was going home, this guy comes up to me, and mind you, my friend Jared, he was there, he seen it. So the guy comes up to me, this pretty guy came up to me, pretty gay guy or whatever you want to call it, comes up to me. He was like, you look like a rapper. And then I think he gave me his business card or some shit, and he wanted to like fly me out to like LA or something like that. Yeah, he wanted to fly me out to LA to do some photo shoots in his videos or some shit. I'm like, yo, this nigga is wild. So, Jared looking at me, and I'm looking at him. I just took the card and I just threw that shit up. I threw that shit away when he got off at his stop. And again, the devil be trying to fuck with me, man. And I'm not on that type of timing with the gay shit. You know what I mean? I'm just tired of men, pretty boys coming up to me, trying to exchange numbers with me, and they want to be more than friends and trying to, just try to, play around and all that. And I'm like, yo, I be telling bro, like, I be telling the pretty boys, I'm like, listen, y'all niggas stop playing around. Like, stop playing with me. I'm not on that type of time. I've seen a lot of pretty boys wearing a lot of makeup in public, lipstick. It's crazy, son. I've seen a lot of pretty boys doing other men's, braiding other men's hair in Bryant Park in Manhattan. I'm like, this shit is fucking crazy, man. Sometimes, a lot of pretty boys, they ask to give me a blowjob, and how they know how to suck dick good and better than your girlfriend can. And I'll be like, yo, y'all niggas chill, man. I'm just not on that type of time. Like I said, I'm a heterosexual man. Like I said, the most I'll do to a nigga, I'll pee on him, because from a distance, or I like pee in the cup and he could drink my piss, from the cup. But he's not sucking my dick, hell no. Niggas is bugging. Yeah, I mean, the pretty boys out there they sometimes they try to hit on me too. I'm like, nah, man, I'm good. But yeah, man, that Asian dude on the train, man, if he was a heterosexual man, maybe, me and him can, hang out. It's like, go to the nightclub and get some stripper bitches, and we could just fuck them, or like have a threesome with one of them hoes, I mean, don't get it twisted though. I mean, a lot of Asian men, they are cool, they mad cool, but a lot of them, some of them are very intimidated by me, which is a lot of people are, because how my presence is. When I'm around a lot of people, I don't say anything. I'm just quiet, and I'm quiet, observant, and if it's a big group of people talking, obviously somebody out of that group is gonna find me very like intimidating because I'm not talking. You know, it happens to me a lot of times. A lot of white people be in groups, and I be like on the train, just my shades on, minding my own business, just quiet, staying to myself, and everybody's laughing, having a good old time, and I'm just chilling, man, just waiting to go home, you know. But yeah, man, that's a whole different subject though, bro. Yeah, these pretty boys out here, like I said, no homo. There are some pretty men out there. No fucking homo. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. I'm being a man. Sometimes in life you just gotta be truthful. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, there's some pretty boys that look way better than me. You know what I mean? Do I give a fuck? No. As long as I'm getting some pussy, I'm good. You know. Yo, well, listen though. With that being said, I'll catch you on my next video. Y'all pray for me. Y'all pray for me. Pray for me. And pray for me. And I'm up. And I'm out. Peace.